Hello, Sunshines, and welcome to today's play, Paranoihell by Lum. I'm DeValiente, and I'm playing with my friend Bond, whose channel you can follow in the link in the description below. After finishing her bartending shift, Erica has a terrifying encounter, but on the way home, she discovers that the nightmare has only just begun. Warning, this video contains strong language and graphic imagery. Discretion is advised. Now, without further ado, let's get started!
This is Paranoihell. It says it's recommended to have a controller. I'm too lazy to find mine, so we'll see how it goes.
I have returned.
Hello.
Hello.
I am already recording.
Okay, good.
Already set up. I shared my screen, so let me know if you can see. There's no noise at the moment. I started recording a little bit earlier because it has like a little thing beforehand. It's just it's really just like a content warning, a recommendation of controllers, that kind of thing. So
okay.
Yeah. So let me know if you can see.
Yes, I can see.
All
Press
right.
E to start.
It does recommend a controller, but as I was saying into the mic, I am too lazy to get mine right now.
Yeah, mine is consistent, like always plugged into my computer just so I can pick it up. But sometimes it falls on the floor and that's where it lives, because usually it will fall on my foot and it will hurt. And so it stays on the floor as punishment.
Ah, I see. That's how that works.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Paranoihell!
Costumes.
Ooh, we only have one. We can unlock costumes. Interesting.
Yeah. I already turned down the volume in my master volume, so...
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't sound very quiet, or it doesn't sound very loud.
Yeah, because I didn't know if it would give me an option menu or launch straight into the game.
Yeah, because fucking horror games are the worst about this.
Yeah.
About not giving you a volume option.
Alright, ready?
Ready! Scare me.
Hope relaxed. Standard. Okay. A more forgiving experience. I'm just gonna go with standard for now.
Yeah. I would do relaxed.
Well, let's see how loud, how hard it is.
Dot 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 dot. Hey Erica, been a while. I already hate Frank. Oh, hey Frank. Whiskey on the rocks? Yes, please. $6.50. Here you go. Thanks. So, how have you been? Well, I've been better. I get that. It feels like the city gets harder to live in every day.
Hey!
Yeah. So, how have you and Morgan been? I haven't seen you two in ages. We're doing okay. It's been hard, but we're making the most of what we have. We've both been saving up and looking for other jobs. Hopefully we can leave the city soon. Damn, well, good luck. If anyone could get out, it'd be you and Morgan. You know, it makes me really happy knowing you two have been together all these years. Well, I'm glad our relationship makes you happy. Ooh. I didn't mean it like that. It's nice to know there's still something good left. I'm only teasing, Frank. You should come by again soon. Have some beers and just hang out. I know Morgan would love to see you again. That sounds real nice. I'd love to catch a... Ooh? We can figure out details later. I'll let you get back to your job. I'll talk soon, Frank. What can I get you, sir? The men's toilet is completely clogged. Gross. Oh well, thanks for letting me know. I'll handle that in a bit. I don't know why that has to be my job. Well, can you handle it now? I need to piss. Go outside in the alley like everybody else. Is the other bathroom occupied? You can use that for now.
Okay, what you just said made me think of the time when I was working at the sex shop, and a drunk guy. This was on the location that was on a street that is just like a strip of clubs and bars and shit.
Oh
So
wow.
every time they closed down for the night, all the drunk people would come pouring out into the street, and of course, a lot of them came into the sex shop.
Right.
And there was a dude that came in drunk, and he's like, "Can I piss in the corner of the peep show?" And I'm like, "No, go piss in the alley like everyone else. Why would I let you piss in the corner of the peep show? Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?" He's like,
No, sir, that's extra.
So yeah, that's just what that made me think of.
Yeah. Isn't that the girls' bathroom? I'm not going in there.
A toilet's a toilet, my dude.
Yeah, toilets are unisex, my brother. Both of our bathrooms are single stall. Just know before you use it. Just knock before you use it. Oh well, okay. Shit. Exactly. I need to finish serving these other drinks before I can get to that bathroom.
Are you the only person on staff right now?
Seriously, like if you're working a bar, you should never be by yourself, ever. I'll just put a sign up. Christ on a cracker, Erica. 3 a.m. and everyone's gone. Finally time to close. After I clean up that damn toilet. Is there a shit demon in the toilet? We never play games with shit demons.
Look at the way I walk. I have
This is ridiculous. Tip tap tip tap tip tap tip tap tip tap tip tap tip tip. And you're like one red dot for your lips. So you're like constantly duck facing it.
Okay, so for the controls, it uses the arrow keys. So
Better you than me.
It's not WASD, and I'm assuming that's because Z is interact, S seems to be opening up the menu, and A is like switching the slots.
Right. Hey, is your window a square?
No. That's cut off because there's nothing there.
That's the wall. That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Fridge is full of bad, cheap beer.
Ooh, the register.
Oh, did you hear Budweiser?
Bud Light, yeah.
Bud Light, yeah. They put Dylan Mullaney on, like, they made a sponsorship with her.
Yeah, so
and she's like a prominent trans figure.
Yeah, so about that. There have been some people who have been criticizing it as like rainbow capitalism, but actually
what isn't it?
Well, actually, Bud has a history of supporting queer people.
Yeah.
So when like Coors was like making an active attempt in like the 60s or 70s and 80s or something like that, to like advocate against them and help bills and stuff like that. But I can't remember. I need to look up the exact post about it. But yeah, they've actually had a long history of supporting queer people. So it's not just rainbow capitalism like everyone is saying, apparently. Like they're genuinely actually have always been there for the queer community. So
yeah, which Like, I wasn't calling it rainbow
Oh,
capitalism so much as I
no.
thought it was hilarious.
No.
That,
I wasn't saying that. I was just,
yeah,
it made me think of that because I've seen a lot of discourse.
yeah. Like, at this point, at this stage in late stage capitalism, what isn't rainbow capitalism?
I mean, yeah, basically.
But on top of that, it was just hilarious to me that the frat boy drink of choice
Mm-hmm.
was using a very prominent trans figure in their marketing, which I thought was hilarious. And
Yeah.
also, like, good on them, but their drink is still gross.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Um, and one of the other reasons it came up is because, like, I think it's um, what's her fucking name?
Caitlyn Jenner.
Yes, I was like, I remember her last name, but I didn't remember her first name because
Yeah.
that's about how much I think about that family.
Yeah.
Is like advocating against it, and
Yeah, because she's a fucking bullshit piece of shit person.
well, it's very much the if I support the Jaguar Party, they won't eat my face.
Right, yeah.
Which is
Not realizing that that's not how that works, my child. Oh, speaking of my father, hold on a second.
okay. Messaged you.
No, he's calling me.
Oh, okay.
Hello? Happy Easter. Not a whole lot. I'm doing some recording for YouTube, and then I'm about to go eat lunch.
Hello, Taryn's dad.
Nothing exciting going on. The sun actually just came out here first time.
We don't have a sun here. No, it's just clouds. Yep, it's supposed to be raining now at 53 degrees, so.
60
Mm-hmm.
What else is going on with you?
Not much. Just life in general. I'm gearing up for market. Yeah, in May. Not a whole lot. Just doing stuff, recording, gearing. I'm more focused on market and YouTube right now. So, gaming. I haven't gotten in. I have to rearrange my art room before I can start doing art videos again, because I have a new set of markers that take up like my entire desk the way that I have them organized. So I have to find a way to have them on my desk so that I can use them better. So.
Did you ever look at that creating an affiliate marketing program?
No, you need to send me the login again. Yeah.
One of the things about it, was he does a lot of affiliate marketing for hosting programs.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, I was thinking about looking into taking some web courses so I can better build a website myself and then all that. Mm. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Sounds good. Love you too. All right. Bye. All right. That was my obligatory holiday call from my father.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard. Yep.
And you recorded the whole thing.
Yep. In any case, I'll send the bud post to you later.
Okay.
Because
that has nothing to do with this game. Anyway.
Yeah, I'll send it to you, and then you can like quickly insert it on screen so that people can very briefly see the history.
Hey, listen!
Hello, it's Editing Diva here. Yeah, so we recorded this in April of 2023. It is now currently February of 2024 that I am actually getting around to editing this for a lot of reasons. It's just, stuff just kept happening, and we kept putting this on the back burner, and I was gonna wait till we finished the game, and as of today, as of right now, February 26, 2024, we still have not finished the game. But we will. So yeah, I'm not doing that thing that Bond said that I was gonna do, which was put some kind of weird timeline about Bud Light on the screen, because I've already... I don't know. I don't want to... Editing Diva out.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Anyways, so we got a spooky dude here after I cleaned a shit-clogged toilet.
Right. We got a staff key, too. Alright. Hi, spooky dude. Are you the shit demon? Excuse me. I'm not sure how you got in here, but we're closed. Blah, blah, blah. Sir? I know you. What? I know you. I've seen you walking down the street before. Okay, you can get the fuck out.
I mean, yes,
I'm calling the police.
I do exist in the public world. I don't just exist in this bar like an NPC.
I mean, I could. Walking down the street, then walking through the park, and walking to your apartment. You need to leave. Don't you recognize me? I'm gonna recognize your mugshot. I said you need to fucking leave now. What the fuck? What the hell? He's just gone now? What was that? He knew my route home. Yeah, that's why you have to... Okay, so one thing about what I fucking hate about being femme presenting and all that shit is that you have to regularly change your walking route if you have a walking route.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't do the same route every single time. And this happened to me in my second apartment when I had a very specific dog walking route, and I would go up toward the street, across the front of the apartments, and then back around, because that particular route was 1/2 kilometer, and if I did that twice, that was a mile.
Mm-hmm.
And or if I did that 4 times, it was a mile, or something like that. I can't remember. And that was like a really good walking routine for me in the morning and in the night. So I was walking 2 miles a day, which was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And great for me because I love walking. But one day this guy came up to me and he's like, "Hi, I see you walking around a lot." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." And he's like, what time are you, like, you were walking a little bit late today? And it's like, "Yeah, I woke up late." And at that point when he told me that, I was just like, no. This is not going to end well for me.
I mean,
So
yeah, because like as soon as someone's like, "Oh yeah," I like they imply like what time they know that you
yeah.
leave and walk.
So what time are you going to be walking tomorrow? And I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know. Like, I'm not telling him that it's like, oh, I have to walk tomorrow, so I'm going to be walking earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to be giving him that information. And I was like, I don't know, it just depends. And he's like, okay, well, why don't you try walking again at this time? And I'm like, well, you're going to make sure that I don't walk again at this time.
Mm-hmm.
And this was when I had 2 dogs. Like, I had my baby Molly and Jamie's baby Abby.
Mm-hmm.
And both were like really...
Abby's
What?
not a small dog.
No. Abby was like a pit bull cattle mix,
Yeah,
and
I'm amazed.
Molly was a German Shepherd Lab Chow Chow mix.
That's bold.
Yeah, and he came up to me, but they're both completely harmless.
Yes, I know, but like a lot of people see big dogs like those, and they're like,
Yeah, and
nope.
they don't. Yeah, it's like I'm not gonna deal with this person, and I'm just like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go. Bye. And he was just like, is it going by itself?
No, I'm clicking because I want to keep going.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, and she's just talking about, okay, now I gotta go home. And it's like, you're gonna go on that fucking route. But yeah, I had to change my route 3 times when I was at that apartment because this guy kept, like, hounding me. And it got to the point where he would make friends with my downstairs neighbor who was a disabled woman. And I told her, like, hey, that guy really creeps me out. I really don't want him around my apartment. And she's like, oh, it must be a mistake. And I'm like, cool, I can't trust you either.
Mm-hmm.
Because she was more concerned about this guy helping her than she was about my safety. So I'm like, cool. But then we moved relatively shortly after that, and I never had to see him again. But yeah, I did have to call the police on him.
Yeah, that sounds not fun at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, in this circumstance for her, I would have called a taxi and waited for it.
I honestly, like, as much as I'm a cab, fuck the police. If you have a paper trail, like if you at least start a paper trail, it's better for you in the long run, or at least like when something bad does happen and you do get murdered.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, that's how a lot of this shit ends.
Yeah.
They are more likely to catch your murderer.
Yes, that's true.
In that instant.
I think, I don't know, there's also the possibility of just calling the non-emergency line and being like, hey, I got a creepy dude who seems to be maybe stalking me. But yeah, in any case, in an instance like this, I would not walk home like normal.
Yeah. Like, I would steal money from the petty cash or some shit just to, like, if I couldn't afford it, and then explain it to my boss in the morning. Like, hey, and if your boss is one of those people who is just like, well, you're fired for stealing petty cash, and I'm like, cool, you don't give a shit about my safety, so love that. Pause the game. It's just telling you.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that clipping.
Yeah, that was pretty entertaining. Whee!
Yeah. Whee!
I also like that it's the only bar. Yeah, I once had a situation where I had a very aggressive man. Oh, that's how I sprint. Okay.
Hold shift and then move. Okay.
I have been thinking this whole time, I'm like, I'm so fucking slow.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, why are you not walking?
Oh my god, that's even funnier. Look at that.
Oh. Why don't you have a phone inside the building?
I don't know how. Oh yeah, that's true. No, they would have had one for like placing orders and stuff.
Yeah.
Just want to check this way.
Like, I know that's her belt buckle, but it looks like a penis.
12 missing. Who wants to bet that says 12 women missing?
Yeah. Or 12 people or something. More than a dozen people have been reported as missing within 6 months. Concerned citizens demand the police.
The police.
Yeah. The police. Locked from the other side. Okay. So we have to go through the park, I guess. It's an old warehouse. I don't need to go in there. I live north, just past the park.
Mm-hmm. So
Is there only one route home?
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, you can hide. I love how it says ha on the thing too.
Yeah.
This is gonna make you laugh, I promise.
From
the other side.
Did. So, I once had, like, a guy very aggressively come on to me. And I'm pretty sure he was looking for a green card.
Right.
Because he was like, this is a weird alley. I'm pretty sure...
I'd rather not go here. I just want to get home.
I'm pretty sure all alleys are weird.
Yeah, and they all smell like piss.
Yeah. So what happened was I was like 22. I was going to college. I was going to transit home, and some guy came up to me, and he started chatting with me, and that was whatever, like, okay, fine. And that's an ominous glow.
So I just looked this up, and apparently Paranoihell is 2 hours. Let's keep going.
Yeah. Well, we can always pause and come back to it, because it does have a save mechanic.
Yeah.
Balls!
Money!
Oh, I thought those were balls, actually.
The city is haunted. Uh-oh.
So he started chatting with me, but then it got, like, weirdly personal. Like, he wanted to know where I lived. He wanted to know if I had a credit card. He wanted to know, like, phone number, my address, like, all of my personal information.
Right.
And then,
like, what's your social security number?
Yeah, and then
what's your mom's maiden name?
He was, like, telling me, like, how he had just moved to Canada. He didn't know anyone. He wanted to, like, make friends with people.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, eventually I was like, okay, well, like, hey, I don't really have time to make friends with people right now. Pocket knife, Christ. Okay, well.
Done. Pick it up.
Whee! Running with knives.
Now it really does look like a penis.
Whipping around.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I don't really have time. I'm really sorry, but, like, there are community centers you can go to that have, like, group activities that you can meet people with, and I'm guessing this is going to explain how to use the knife.
Use item or attack. Hold a charge attack.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. That reminds me of a encounter I had on at a bus stop, because I had gotten off to go to, like, the Wells Fargo. The Wells Fargo, the Walgreens. But go ahead and finish.
Oh, yeah. So, when I had told him that, he very abruptly started aggressively saying, you would not marry a black man. He happened to be black. And I'm like, what? Because I was so taken aback, because there was no mention of marriage up until that point.
Right, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And he goes, you would not marry a black man. And I'm like, no.
Well, I wouldn't marry you.
Yeah, and he's like, and I'm like, no, what was it that I had said? I was like, no, that has nothing, like, I'm like, no, I would marry a black guy, or I'm like, that's not it. Whatever
like,
is going on. What does
this have to do with anything?
And he's like, well, then why won't you marry me? And I'm like, first off, never mentioned marriage until you accused me of not wanting to marry a black man.
Right.
Because I told you should go to a community center to make friends if you're lonely and want to make friends in Canada. But And he's like, well, then why won't you marry me? And I'm like, because it has everything to do with the fact that you're a man. Because at that time I thought I was a lesbian, but
Right.
yeah, I ended up the SkyTrain came just in time, and I got on it before the doors just before the doors closed, so he wasn't able to get on and follow me, but I still took the longest route home because it was it was different from my normal route, because I was so shooken up from that interaction, because again, like, that guy did not mention marriage at all, or a date, or anything like that. He just said that he wanted to make friends. And then when I gave him, like, options like community centers and stuff like that, he started accusing me of not wanting to marry black men.
I mean, who said anything? Like, he didn't say anything about marriage to that point, and then suddenly, just you.
Yeah, so, like, I was so taken aback.
Is that blood?
That's a good question. Oh my god, that guy was there. He was up there at that pole, and then he just vanished.
The holes have been appearing all over the place.
This is a hole?
This is a hole?
I'm sorry. You don't live in a normal place.
Wow.
Wasn't here before.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, it's so scary being like a femme presenting and...
Fire! Can we take the fire with us?
Yeah.
Some sketchy alley. If I was feeling more adventurous, I could get home this way. I think you should go home this way. If I just keep following the street north, I can get to the park and then go home. That's not smart, because the guy just told you what your route is.
Yeah. Oops, I didn't mean to press that. So yeah, it's just like, it's so hard being femme presenting in that way. Oh.
Look.
Seed.
Seed, look.
What do you... Oh, I can zoom out and look over like this. I can see what's ahead. Oh my god, is that a dead person?
For a second it looked like a dead dog, and I was like, no.
I actually thought it was a dead dog too.
Yeah.
Police? Excuse me, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am. Huh? Ma'am, you can you come over here, please?
That feels like the opposite.
Yeah, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Yeah, I definitely don't trust this red-eyed Joker-looking face, sir.
Yeah.
Hold the skip. Ma'am, do you know this man? No. Is that a body? Why would you bring me over here?
Yeah.
Ma'am, do you know this man? I don't know. This is so fucked up. Ma'am, please come closer. Why would I don't want... No.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Not doing this. This has nothing to do with me.
Bye-bye.
Nothing to do with me.
Can I go now? Seriously,
Yeah.
I still can't go that way?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. After what you just saw, you still don't want to go this way.
Right. I mean, honestly, like, your choices are dead body or slightly less dead body. Because your body is going to be the next dead body. I promise you.
Yeah, also it doesn't look like I can go that way anyways.
Can you go left in this alleyway? Or is that not an alleyway?
No, it's
Oh,
the
it's
end
just
of the world.
The end of the world. Dang it.
Okay, I'm just gonna... I think I have to force a confrontation in order to be able to leave.
Right. Oh, Christ. How it broke immediately? Why is he faster than me? Oh my god. He's just just standing there like, are you serious? I saw where you went. I wonder where she could have gone.
Okay, do I have any more? Nope.
Nope. Guess we're going down that alleyway now.
Oh shit! Oh.
Get the money. Don't forget about the money.
Thank you for joining us for today's play Paranoihell by Lum. If you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, a follow, and ring that notification bell so you know when a new episode drops. Also, don't forget to check out the link to the completely free Discord server to chat about games and whatever else is on your mind. I promise we don't bite that hard. Let's keep the comments chill so no hate or spoilers, as we are not above removing those comments and the people who make them. That's all for now, folks. And we'll see you next time.